primitive region of northeast India, there is a little 8-year-old girl named Gemathi with warm, bright eyes and a captivating smile that can absolutely light up the room. Her home is in the Orissa region, a hilly, forested area home to 62 different tribal groups. People here eke out a living by hunting, fishing, and agriculture, with the average per capita income of less than $85 per year. Gemathi, her Hindu parents, and 2 small brothers live in a 2-room mud house with a thatched roof. There is no electricity, running water, or sanitation. One of the rooms is a small food preparation area with a smoky wood fire. The other room is where the family sleeps at night, on a hard mud floor. These are known as tribal people, far from life as we know it. Many of the children in this part of the world have never seen anyone from another race, nor ridden in a car. Fewer than half the people can read and write. Poverty is no stranger to most of India, but this region is one of the most impoverished of all. Gemathi's father, Krishna, has no job, as is the case with many of the men here. So each day he walks to the forest to cut firewood in the hope that he will be able to sell enough to buy some rice for his family. Tender-hearted Gemathi loves her father, and she just wants to be with him, to help in whatever way she can. While he cuts with an axe, she collects the wood with her tiny arms and then stacks it into small bundles. When the cutting is completed, she helps her father gather the wood and get it ready for the trip back to the village. This is not a light load, especially considering the distance from the forest to the village. Gemathi helps by carrying a small bundle of wood on her head. When they arrive in the village, Krishna and Gemathi go from house to sell their wood. Finally, at this home, a sale takes place. For his efforts on this day, Gemathi's father earns the equivalent of slightly less than 50 cents. After Krishna and Gemathi collect the money, they return home. Today, all they have to eat is white rice with salt and water, no curry or broth or meat, just rice and water. Many of the children here say that the saddest thing for them is to go to bed hungry. Yet for Gemathi and many other children like her, there is hope. Because of sponsors like you, she receives a nutritious, generous meal at the Mercy Children's Center each day. In addition, she receives shoes, clothing, medical care, health and hygiene training, and the precious opportunity to go to school. Without Mission of Mercy's intervention, Gemathi's parents could not afford to buy her a school uniform, books, or supplies. Yet because of her sponsor, Gemathi is the first child for generations in her family who has been given the opportunity to get an education and to open more doors for her future. As a sponsored child, she also has the influence of daily worship and Christian education, plus a weekly Sunday school program. This is the difference a sponsor makes. Gemathi will never be the same because someone like you cares enough to be there for her, to pray for her, send her letters, and support her financially each month.